Welcome, this is Shakti, your online astrologer, and today I'm going to talk with you about the Capricorn full moon and what that means and how you can do well with that and use those energies. So I'm really excited you found your way here because astrology is so fabulous and really magical because it gives you a wisdom perspective onto life and the underlying creative forces and what's going on, creating the physical manifestation in life as we know it. So more we know about it, so more we can make sure to align ourselves and be smart about what's coming. So I'm going to take you over to my PowerPoint presentation. Make sure you hang in there till the end because I'm going to give you very practical suggestions what you can do very successfully this month. So make sure you watch to the end and I see you over there. As you might know, I'm what we call an evolutionary astrologer. So in evolutionary astrology, we look from the wisdom perspective of your soul. We are mostly interested in raising your consciousness and giving you the tools and the awareness of who you are in the bigger picture of your karma. I'm also a published author. I have written and published this book, Jewelry and Gems for Self-Discovery, which is an introduction into astrology, and then it leads over how you can find your true healing birthstones and gems and how you can balance different areas in your chart, areas of friction. Moon astrology teachings will always give you the overview, what's going emotionally on for you this month, because this is very helpful because we are so steered and directed from our inner world of emotions. So the full moon we are talking about is on June 23rd at 4:32 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and will happen at 2 degrees in Capricorn. I will talk about mainly the full moon in Capricorn and what that means. So we're going to discuss the qualities of Capricorn. Then we will talk about the super moon and what that is and means for you, because this full moon is the second one in a row out of 3 super moons. Then the most interesting part is where it's get very concrete, how you can benefit and use those energies. So I will give you very practical suggestions, how you can set your own intentions for the month and ride the cosmic wave. This is how we do it in Hawaii, and you can imagine how exhilarating it is to have the skills to ride the wave of life. Here you see the chart for the full moon. So the sun is in Cancer in a 3-degree conjunction with Jupiter, opposing the moon and Pluto. So full moon is always a sun-moon opposition. And then it depends on in which sign this is happening, where the sun is bringing in the light into our inner world. So sun is representing the light, the consciousness, moon is representing the inner world, the emotions. Jupiter has been known as the king of the gods and goddesses. So Jupiter in conjunction with the center of our solar system. So here are these 2 huge energies, expressive, raising and expanding consciousness, pushing into our inner world, our feelings, our emotions, bringing light into areas we haven't been aware or clear about. So this is what's happening. It's also moon in Capricorn, the feminine principle in the sign of the father and the elder, the sun, the male, the yang principle in the sign of the mother. So we have kind of an act of balance here. So we want to align and balance those inner male and female principles inside of ourselves. Also, when this full moon is over, the moon will hit Pluto. And Pluto, as a goddess of the underworld, that will bring quite some intensity even after the full moon is over. And then we have the summer solstice kind of close by. So there are a lot of really high amperage energies pushing at us. So this full moon is in Capricorn, and it's a special one because it's what we call a super moon again. So it's the second one out of 3 in a row. And this one is special not also only because Jupiter is pushing the strong energies into the full moon, but it's also happening very close to the summer solstice. So there are a lot of forces activated right now. And on top of that, when the Earth axis is most tilted towards away from the sun, this is around the summer solstice. So that in connection with the supermoon, with the opposition of Jupiter. So we have some strong energies going on. So supermoon we call when the moon is closest to the Earth, and by that it's amplifying the gravitational pull onto the Earth, and of course onto our psyche, our inner world, our emotions, because it alters the electromagnetic field of the Earth, and with that of our individual energy field. So the Capricorn full moon, Capricorn in general, we could describe as the hermit, the father, the strategist, the wise elder. So these are all the high potentials of Capricorn. And of course, each sign has a shadow side. So the shadow of Capricorn is to be utterly controlling, being a tyrant or a schemer, just trying to keep things under the thumb. So Capricorn is also a sign of Earth. And because of that, it's kind of very grounded, it's very step by step. It's ruled by Saturn, the planet Saturn. And because of that, it's organized. We think it's a very reliable sign, usually very responsible and effective. But of course, these are all the high road possibilities of Capricorn. So it's all about integrity and great works. And we could say there is a strong need to be in control. If you have your Sun in Capricorn or other planets, this will emphasize areas where you feel this need to stay on top of things. And Capricorn in general is a sign which thrives through overcoming obstacles to apply themselves to something. So you could imagine them climbing a mountain, schlepping the backpack up, being all sweaty. But then when you're on the top of the mountain, how wonderful is that? The question is, how can you ride the wave and make the most out of all these Capricornian energies with Capricorn projects? So the first point I want to make is about achieving respect. So of course, respect always starts with self-respect, because if you don't have self-respect, if you don't hold yourself in a specific innerly balanced way, you won't receive respect from your outer world, from your boss, your co-workers, your friends, your partners. So it's a month where you can become much more confident and in touch, what really gives you that sense of inner power and self-expression. So the other point is completing unfinished business. So usually we have a lot of little areas in our life which suck out the energy and the fun because we just don't get to specific projects, and it kind of lays on us. So the project of cleaning out the garage and getting air into your tires, or go through your closet, putting out stuff you haven't worn in years. So these kind of little areas we need to pay attention to, and to dust those corners, and it will really give us a lot of more energy available for being passionate in our life, and just move on to projects we want to put more energy into it. So clean out the cobwebs. That's my suggestion for this month. Then there is a bigger perspective to take with the question, what is your mission in life? So with Capricorn, we're looking at a sign who is really committed and wants to contribute to life, and is having usually a very high work ethic. So these are people who usually are seen in society, who have a measure of success. So ask yourself, what is your mission in your life? Are you living your life from that point? Do you do something you feel in alignment with? Do you feel like you're spending your time on something worthwhile, which is in alignment with your soul? So this is a month to look into that. And if you have to answer the question that you're not in alignment, you might have to make plans. What comes next? Where is your gift? What are you good at? Get out, apply for that new position. So clarity usually is the first step. And then with the clarity, you can make long-term plans. So then you can, when you have a plan and the clarity, then you can take the steps and move towards your goal. Switching pace here, activities this month, yoga. Yoga is a Capricorn exercise system. You learn how to work your body in specific ways, position, healthy ways to coordinate body and mind. It tones your body. So yoga is really one of those non-aging exercise systems you really want to check out. If you haven't done any yoga yet, check it out this month. Activities also could be the climbing a mountain. We have talked about that. So just get out in nature and enjoy moving and exercising that body, because Capricorn is Earth. So it's really our first manifestation and connection to the world is through our body. And then the big issue of making time for yourself and what is truly important. So Tony Robbins, who is a very gifted teacher, and I love Tony Robbins, he talks about the zone. The zone is what I would say is when we are balanced, when we have a peaceful, balanced mind between the right and the left brain. Where our brain kind of slows down into alpha frequency, which is known to be more creative and connected. So this is the zone where we are able to be more creative, more inspired, and this is where we actually can lay out those plans and ideas in a very effective and successful way. So make sure, especially this month, to make time for being in the zone. Meditation is a wonderful way to do it. Just sitting with a glass of tea or cup of coffee in the morning, 10-15 minutes, but try to create a habit this month to take that crucial time for yourself. And you will love it and maybe even get addicted to it. This month you need alone time to take care for the needs of your soul more than usually. And one of the projects is self-respect. We've already talked about that. So you can achieve that self-respect by tackling a worthwhile goal. So setting your intention, becoming clear about your goal, and then taking steps to reach it. So you could also see what old projects you haven't finished yet or not followed through with. So that might feel very satisfying to finally go into your garage and clean it out, that kind of stuff. In the bigger picture, you want to envision your future goal very vividly. And for that, you can project yourself forward for a year or longer, like 5 years or 10 years, and see yourself from that perspective. What did you do in order to reach your goals? So set your intentions, become clear where you want to go, and then get to work, step by step. The question, of course, is how can you grow to a new level of success and a more fulfilling and meaningful life with these Capricorn energies? So after you've gone through the brainstorming and the goal setting and the clarity which Capricorn made available for you this month, also the more conscious for your inner needs, for clarity, for commitment, for reliability of people around you in your life, then you want to help yourself to focus your intentions. And wonderful ways to do that with affirmations. I personally love to make collages, like soul collages they're called, where I work with pictures, which are very powerful. You can program crystals with specific thoughts or intentions you hold. You can set up an altar and put special precious objects on it. And most importantly, really have fun. Enjoy achieving something. Enjoy following through with something. So it can be a very satisfying month in many ways on a deep emotional level for you. If you like to keep informed about astrological forecasts, then sign up for your subscription and you will be automatically informed whenever we have a new video out, and that will always give you a higher perspective and prepare you for the coming months and how you can ride the wave successfully. I'm still pretty new at this video making, so I would love it if you leave me your comments, your questions, and I promise I will get back to you. So let me know what you enjoy, what works for you, what you want me to talk about, where's your interest, or your suggestions how I can do things better. So please help me along the way here. So if you liked this video, please give me thumbs up. That's a big deal, helps with the ranking so other people can find the video, so please do. If you're interested in a personal astrology reading, we can do that because I do online readings through Skype, so wherever you are in the world, we can figure it out. And I've been doing this for a really long time, 35 years of experience. So if you're ready, call me in Hawaii or head over to my website, mauiastrologyreading.com. And I'm looking forward to see you again. Thank you so much for spending time with me and hanging out. And I hope you enjoyed. And I'm looking forward to see you again. And as we say in Hawaii, aloha.